Well, hello, students. Today we're going to read a book called Jacob's Favorite Toy by Anne Hart. Jacob picked up his bulldozer. It was big, it was heavy, it was mighty. It was Jacob's favorite toy. He carried it to the sandbox. Jacob and his bulldozer made roads and rivers. They made hills and lakes. Jacob, your friends are here, Dad called. Ryan and Mason ran to the sandbox. Look at my new race car, Ryan said. His little race car was red and shiny. Look at my new motorcycle, Mason said. His little motorcycle was green and yellow. It sparkled in the sun. Jacob looked at his bulldozer. It wasn't new. It wasn't shiny. It didn't sparkle. The yellow paint had worn off. Hey, boys, Dad said. He pushed a wheelbarrow over to the sandbox. Do you want more sand? The boys jumped out of the sandbox. Dad tipped the wheelbarrow over. He dumped a big pile of sand. It made a mountain. Oh no, said Ryan. My race car is under there. My motorcycle is too, Mason said. Jacob pulled, I'm sorry, Jacob bulldozer was sticking out of the sand. He pulled it out. Don't worry, he said. Jacob and his bulldozer dug through the sand. Clink! I think we hit something, Jacob said. Ryan scraped the sand away. My race car, he shouted. Jacob and his bulldozer dug some more. Clink! We hit something else, Jacob said. Mason scraped the sand away. My motorcycle. Thanks, Jacob. Your bulldozer is great, he said. Jacob looked at his bulldozer. It wasn't new. It wasn't shiny. The yellow paint had worn off, but was his it was still his favorite toy. All right. I hope you enjoyed that story, and I hope you realize that just because something is not new does not mean it would not get the job done and that you cannot appreciate it. So again, just appreciate what you have. Okay. So here's a couple questions to read to ask you, and I hope you kind of follow along in the story. The question is, what is Jacob's favorite toy? Was it a baseball? Was it his bicycle? No, it was his favorite dump truck. I'm sorry, his favorite bulldozer. That's what it was, his bulldozer. hmm Uh, what color is the race car that Ryan had? Do you remember? If you said red, I think you remembered because it was a red race car he had. What? Where does this story take place? Well, if you said in a sandbox, perhaps in his backyard, which is the backyard, then I think you're absolutely correct. Like I says, probably in Jacob's backyard, I'm sure. Uh, what toy gets buried in the sand? Well, it really was two, if you remember correctly. One was the race car that Ryan had, and one was the motorcycle that Mason had. So if you said those two, you are absolutely correct. Okay. Well, I hope you enjoyed the story, and I hope you have a wonderful day. And goodbye.